Hi, turn to the extendless as we explore below topics and more. Trump criticized weak Republicans for not talking about Arizona election audit. Georgia government urged educators not to teach critical race theories, dangerous ideology. Pelosi suggests she may bar unvaccinated, unmasked Republicans from House floor. Georgia judge decides to unseal Absentee Ballots in Fulton County for review. Trump to hold rallies in 4 states soon. Welcome back to the Extendless. I'm your host Katherine Dang. We will be posting exclusive episodes daily you can only find in the Extendless. So we invite you to like and subscribe. And I start today by talking about Trump criticized weak Republicans for not talking about Arizona election audit. Republicans across the country should be talking about the 2020 election audit happening in Arizona's largest county, former President Donald Trump told One American News in an interview.
That's all people ask me. They say, what's going on in Arizona? They want to talk about the election fraud. The weak Republicans don't want to talk about it. The weak or stupid or rhinos, or call them whatever you want. And yet the voter, the Republican voter, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear about 2020. They want to find out, is that something that should be turned over? When they rob a jewelry store of all the diamonds and they get caught, you have to return the diamonds. They want to find out what's going on. The Republican voter wants this story. The weak Republican politician doesn't want to talk about this story because they think it's bad politically. I think it's great politically.
An audit team hired by the Arizona Senate last month began reviewing nearly 2.1 million ballots cast in the 2020 presidential election in Maricopa County, along with machines used to conduct the election. The Arizona Republican Party has vocally supported the audit, but on the national level, few GOP lawmakers have mentioned it, apart from Representatives Paul Gosar and Andy Biggs. And the second news we're going to discuss about. Georgia government urged educators not to teach critical race theories, dangerous ideology. Georgia government Brian Kemp on Tuesday wrote a letter to the State Board of Education opposing the teaching of critical race theories and its dangerous ideology in public schools. Today, I wrote a letter to the State Board of Education opposing critical race theory in our schools. This divisive, anti-American agenda has no place in Georgia classrooms. In his letter, he urged educators to take immediate steps to ensure that critical race theories and its dangerous ideology do not take root in our state standards or curriculum. Kemp said that parents, students, administrators, and educators in Georgia have come to him in recent weeks with concerns about the teaching of critical race theories in state schools. Like me, they are alarmed this divisive and anti-American curriculum is gaining favor in Washington, D.C. and in some states across the country. Critical race theory has radically proliferated in recent decades through academia, government structures, school system, and the corporate world. It redefines human history as a structure between the oppressors, white people, and the oppressed, everybody else, similar to Marxism's reduction of history to a structure between the bourgeois and the proletariat. It labels institutions that emerge in majority white society as racist and white supremacist. Like Marxism, critical race theories advocates for the destruction of institutions such as the Western justice system, free market economy, and orthodox religions, while demanding that they be replaced with institutions compliant with the theory's ideology. And next, we're going to talk about Pelosi suggests she may bar unvaccinated, unmasked Republicans from House floor. Pelosi made the remarks during her weekly press briefing in response to reporters' questions about the ongoing mass rebellion by some House Republicans who have removed their face coverings after the Center for Disease Control and Prevention issues guidance saying that fully vaccinated people no longer have to wear masks indoors. Pelosi said.
We have to wait for them to be vaccinated because they are selfishly a endangerment to other people, including staff people here. The honor system as to whether somebody's been vaccinated, do you want them breathing in your face on the strength of their honor? I mean, we could come to a place where we say, if you don't want to wear a mask and you don't want to, if you're not vaccinated, don't even come to the floor. We have facilities up above in the gallery where people can come to vote.
Pelosi said that some Republicans have either not been vaccinated or chosen to not disclose their vaccination status. Then we're going to discuss about Georgia judge decided to unseal absentee ballots in Fulton County for review. A judge in Georgia on Friday ruled to unseal absentee ballots submitted in the 2020 presidential election. Petitioners in an ongoing case will be able to go to where the ballots are stored in Fulton County, Harris County Superior Court Judge Brian Amero said at the conclusion of a hearing. Amero plans to issue an order soon that will set forth protocols governing the scanning and inspection, which will be done by county workers while petitioners and their experts observe. A group of voters filed a petition last year asking for a forensic inspection of mail-in ballots that were sent in for the 2020 election. The petition alleged an abnormal vote increase for Democrat presidential candidate Joe Biden and an abnormal reduction in President Donald Trump's tabulation, among other alleged abnormalities. And finally, we're going to talk about Trump to hold rallies in 4 states soon. Former President Donald Trump plans to hold rallies in a handful of states, he stated in a newly released interview. Trump, who has teased future rallies since leaving office, told One American News that he will hold some relatively soon. We'll be doing one in Florida, we're going to do one in Ohio, we're going to do one in Georgia, we're going to do one in North Carolina. We'll be announcing them very soon. Over the next weeks or two, I think we'll probably start in Florida and Ohio, and we will be announcing the rallies very shortly. The rallies Trump held after announcing his candidacy in 2015 and after becoming president have attracted large crowds, sometimes numbering in the tens of thousands. Trump left office on January 20 and has not held a rally since becoming a private citizen again. And that's all for today, my friends. What do you think? Let me know below. If you like what you heard, don't forget to share it with at least one of your friends, because everyone deserves to know the truth. Thanks for tuning into The Extended Lens. I'm Katherine Dang and see you next time.